Okay, testing. Am I live right now? Alright. These, These internet issues seem to be getting worse, which is weird because, like, for a while it seemed better. Like, for a couple weeks we didn't have any issues at all. A real comedian, this guy. I'm Genji Kato of the Hakone Drift Dancers. It's on Pluto TV now. I have a message for you, Iki. You've got the wrong guy, now buzz off. I don't care who you are. Let him know that Miharu is waiting for him in Hakone. Iki'll know what it means. Iki's a loser, but he can't run and hide like a coward any longer. Pluto TV. Except that the content we're too embarrassed to put on our streaming service. I wonder if I'm about to stream... Oh, hold on. These are the words that I was left with from the Drift Dancers. The world of street racing is ruthless. Lose even once and it can stick forever. Iki told me that once. I didn't know why Iki refused to race with that guy from Hakone. It felt like it was all connected, in some sinister way. Who was it that defeated Iki in Hakone? I hardly comprehend anyone being faster than him. Guys out there fast enough to strike fear into Iki's heart. Shit, things are getting serious again. I'm struggling to fight off the suspicions that were growing within me. I need to block it out. And trust in Iki. I feel Kyoji and Makoto carrying on within me. I couldn't hear their voices. It was like they were still here, together. Racing by my side. I knew it deep inside. I'm gonna confront Iki at his apartment later. He didn't have the answers I wanted. He would be through. The rain was coming down hard as I sped through the gentle turns. I had a strange feeling that something new had been born in this weary rain. Anyways. Like I was saying, I wonder if, when I'm about to play, like, a licensed game like that, if I should make an effort to, like, watch an episode or two of the show beforehand, just so I have, like, you know, some baseline going into it. But, what little of it I watched, it was the kind of thing that I was, like, a little too embarrassed to watch as a kid. But what little of it I watched, I enjoyed it. Probably appreciate it now. Yeah, same. You have some questions for me, huh? Who is Miharu, and what happened in Hakone, and what gave me that fear? Have I been living in fear? I guess you could say that. You can't just tell us that. You're a leader. You need to be different from us, stronger. You showed us there was a path to the world that lies beyond speed. You shared that dream with us, and now you're telling us you're afraid? You know how that makes the rest of us feel? The world beyond speed. There are some people in the street racing world that have crossed a certain line, and that line is the fear of death. If there was something that made us human, that fear would be it. Those people who race without the fear of death in their heart, they could hardly be called human. I've raced against someone like that. It's like being dragged into a world of darkness beyond the human limit. On the winding roads of Mount Hakone, there was a demon who lacked that fear. Miharu Koguchi, a street racer who carries the title, the Emperor of Hakone Pass. The only man who ever defeated me. Look at his eyes, holy shit. Our race was 2 years ago. It was me and Miharu, fighting over the title of Emperor. A race with incredible stakes. Also, I see Twitch is serving another ad right now, so I will just let this tension sit in the air a moment before I continue. And okay. Welcome back. (3 p.m., March 14th, 1997. Street Racers Holy Grounds Hakone. Alright, we got a flashback here. Tell me, what would you do if you were tandem drifting and your partner couldn't keep up? What would I do? Street racing ain't for lugs and happy feelings. They must deserve to race on the same road as me. If you break formation, one of you could end up dead. You still try to break away from them? You heard it right. If I ever slowed you down, you'd have permission to do the same. Going a little too fast for me to read it aloud. Racing isn't about filling in some number. It's street racing. These roads exist for one reason, to stretch on and let me race forever. I'll reach any height as long as this fire burns in me. The only competition a street racer has is himself. He slammed on the brakes hard. But he didn't even notice. He just kept going. Never taking his eyes off the road in front of him. Like he was the only car on the road. After that race, Miharu was crowned the Emperor of Hakone. And after that, I left Hakone for good. Feels more like an episodic series than a single cohesive narrative. Yeah, I see what you mean. The way it's like broken up into nights too. Satisfied now? Don't worry too hard about it. We're heading to Hakone tomorrow. I already told Kenzo and Yuka. I'm not running away anymore. Miharu and I are having another race. One more thing. Hakone was home to my mentor who taught me how to street race. He's raced for 10 years and taught me about the fastest legend. If you wanted to learn more about it, he might help you. This trip might be a refreshing change of pace. It will take time to heal the pain of losing Kyoji and Makoto, and you'll need to learn how to take on fearless racers like Miharu. Don't forget it, Chumbles. You too have what it takes to cross the boundaries of speed. Alright, that was a very short night. Wow. Loved what you saw Sailor Moon, but at the time slot it played, I could never get home from school in time to watch it. Yeah, that was kinda my experience too. Eighth Night, the undefeated. A web of mountain passes inhabited by demons. Iki feared one such demon so much he never dared to battle him again. Miharu Koguchi of the Drift Dancers, the Emperor of Hakone. Can't say I'm convinced. Something doesn't add up. Does Iki have another reason to fear this place? We were brought here by some power, like puppets on strings. Power neither good nor evil. Power we can't escape. It's there, looking deep within these mountains, when the demon's true form is revealed. Perhaps the truth will follow. Came all the way from Yokohama. That's a long haul, son. The Street Racer's Holy Grounds, aka the Hashiriya's Holy Place. Hashiriya is just another name for a street racer. I'm meeting some people here. Where can I find it? It's your first time? Well, I'm going to explain the roads plain and simple like. There's 3 main roads. Take a left, you'll be on the Hakone Turnpike. The nice mix of corners and straights. If you go right and then take another right, you'll be on Route 1. Nothing but tight corners. If you head right but go left at the stoplight, you'll be on the Hakone New Path. Racing's not allowed there, so if you need a break or you're in a rush, take that road. Head down the Hakone Turnpike and go left at the first light. That's the Drift Dancer's turf. Let's be careful going out that way. Well, that about covers it. I got a new car now. Oof. Yikes. It's like very small and light, so I get up to speed quickly. Whoop! Get rewards. And none of this looks particularly worthwhile. You're the Yokohama BLR guy here to tango with the Drift Dancers? This spot's called Before Dawn Pass. It's because our team is made up of unknown racers. But a day will come when they'll be calling this place the Holy Grounds. Holy Grounds is wherever the fastest team calls home. If we're the top team, then this will be the Holy Grounds. So until that day comes, we'll be here refining our skills. Drift Dancers took the throne about 10 years ago. A guy named Manabu Oda returned from Yokohama and created the Drift Dancers. Hakone Oda is still a legend around here, but he retired about 2 years ago. The leaders of each team joined to form the Drift Dancers. They're the fastest team, period. What the hell's the point in all that? One day we'll rise up. Come dawn, that glorious star will climb over these mountains. And in that morning star, there will be Booyah! I'm getting racers from the Vice Captain Ryo Yamazaki. Someday we'll be the one showing him how it's done. Drop by around midnight if you want to get in on some unofficial races. Also, I wonder if I can, like, I wonder if it lets me go back to the other towns. That kind of seems like the sort of thing they would do. Have some, like, optional content there. A nice change of scenery. These initial D-ass mountain roads. Woof. Thank God for invisible walls. Those are some good tires. Not enough RP to get this. Yeah, I'm curious if I can go back to the other... You're not lost, are you? Okay. Yeah, so I can't, I actually can't. Yep, I am stuck here until I am done with whatever business I have here. I love this cute little van. Oh, shit. Ah! I, like, bailed into that spot on the side of the road and had to, like, recover. An advantage to having a very light car is, like, easier recovery when you bail into a wall. And since I bail into walls a lot, this is actually pretty ideal for me. Oh shit, he's right behind me. Haha. That was a little too close. So before I go too much of anywhere, I need to find where a save point is on this map. Yeah, I am going out of my way to get in some races, for a few reasons actually. To level up these new parts, to kind of familiarize myself with these maps a little, and also to rebuild my stock of reward points. Oh yeah, this car owns, actually. Kind of been overlooking these cute little vans. I think I'll take your suspension. Whoa, that's a cool looking car. Hey. I want to offer blah 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 blah. Fuck off, crypto scammer assholes. I want to offer you a nice ban. What? It's telling me unable to ban. What? Weird. Why can't I use my own mod tools? Bizarre. Aw, man, I don't have enough grace points. Seeing some new car bodies here, I'm pretty sure, though. Miracle, can you see if you can ban that guy? It is not letting me for some reason. It's just telling me unable to ban user. What is this? A Bridgeport? For rotary engines. Huh. Only works on rotary engines. Okay. And now this, like, spam is, on my chat on screen now. Oh shit. Please. There we go. Thank you. Not sure why it wouldn't let me do it. Also, wow, I gave that dude a whole 7-second head start. Which I guess I should start doing more often, because I know there's, like, handicap bonuses for, like, sitting at the start line and giving your opponent a head start. I wonder... Whoa. Just pinballing all over the place. We'll see what kind of head start I get. What kind of bonus I get. Yeah, like... good, like, 30% bonus there. I'd say that's pretty worthwhile. What's up here? Heaven's Hill. Home to an idiotic superstition. Couples who watch the stars here are guaranteed to form a cosmic bond. And that nonsense is why a car is parked over there. I'm not an asshole. I'll leave him alone. Yeah, don't interrupt the make-out point couple here. Or maybe I can be an asshole. Oh, I was kind of hoping maybe shining my light on them would do something. Holy shit, look at this road. Very twisty. Cool. Nice, nice. Ah, you gotta drift on like every road here. That dude's catching up fast too. Oh shit, there he is. Oh, this feels like Initial D right here. Bomb. Road just straight up dead ends there. Anything worthwhile here? What the hell is that? Racing spec brakes. Those are good. Hushria's holy place. I'm not gonna go there just yet, because that's where these dudes are supposed to be hanging out. I'm gonna find a save point before I go there. Oh god, going down is hard with, like, the camera angle. You can't... I can, like, barely see the road around my car, so I'm gonna have to go first person. Oh, this is intense. I like it. Oof. And you've got, nothing of much value. Maybe I'll take your, spoiler. What? Whoa, 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 what happened there? That was very weird. I kind of, like, glitched and teleported. Or something. Got stuck in the road or something, I don't know. Oh, could be worse. Game seems to snap you back on the track pretty effectively if you end up going off it somehow. Alright, there's like a, stop? There's like a something up here, I don't know what that is. Hey, there's a Johnny's over here. You can barely see it. Let a few seconds go by, get that handicap bonus. Ah! Oh. There we go. Starting to get a little worried there. Almost screwed myself on that handicap bonus. Tune Shop Windy. Another beater with a Yokohama license plate, huh? Nice walking animation. Wait a sec, you're the GP contender from Bay Lagoon, aren't you? Where's my manners? Name's Ryo Yamazaki of the Hakone Drift Dancers. I rock that red Celine S3. Sorry, but the passenger seat is reserved for premium hotties. I'm talking about 100-pound babes with D-cup gazongas who are as pretty as I am. You gotta have something to balance your weight for downhill races. D-cup bazongas. Looking at you though, you might have to make do with plain old ballast. That aside, this place is Tune Shop Windy, home to Hakone's legendary tuner, Kuniteru Takahashi. Ring any bells? But too bad, he's busy right now. You hear that snoring? I bet he's having a nice dream. Pain in the ass to get him to work sometimes. I wanted to ask him for some advice before tonight's dance. Oh well. Saying 100 pounds like it is a lot. Yeah. If I'm facing you, then I won't need any, right? Haha, zing. Take your time and shop around. Catch me later at the Holy Grounds. Anything worthwhile here? I'm guessing probably not. Buy a truck body here. This car looks cool. Try that one, maybe. Excuse me. Yes, I like this one. Holy shit. Okay, wow, that was, that was a huge boost. See, how much of a difference that makes. Holy shit. That was a difference of like 80 horsepower. Whoop. And nothing really worthwhile. Oh god. Didn't even mean to get into that one. All of a sudden there were just like 5 cars flashing their headlights all around me. love all the effort that went into the car customization. I've said it before, but like, I played Need for Speed Underground like back on the original Xbox, and spent more time customizing cars than I did actually racing. And this kind of scratches that same itch for me, honestly. Anything worth it. I don't even know what extra torque does, but I'll snag one just in case I end up needing it. Also, hey, leveled up this engine, so this car's about to get even more ridiculous. Extra torque. That's what we do here. Okay, so if I put another turbo on, then I need to swap out my low comp for... or not. Needed for very large turbos. Okay. Kind of diminishing returns on adding turbos, it seems. $570. Okay. $534. What am I... Oh, this seems to be high cam 2. There we go. The Racing Lagoon equivalent of being in a dungeon and taking a single step and getting into another random battle. Oh well. Like I said, I kind of need the races right now anyways. Both for grinding, like, heart levels, and for leveling up these new parts I got. Now, like, where is the save point on this map, though? Like, I'm fine. I don't think I'm in danger of losing any of these races, but I've also gone, like, an hour without, like, seeing a save point, so it's enough to make me a little bit nervous. Uh, huh? Oh, it's because I don't have enough. Fair enough. Whatever. Okay, can I drive, like, maybe a second or two without getting in another race here, please? Alright. This goes up here. Hashiria's Village. Popular hot spring resort where visiting street racers soak their bones. Is it any good? Hell if I know. I can't spare the time to act like a tourist. Is that Kenzo? You seen them? 232 Type Rs with plates from out west. Drivers were total foxes, and they were stacked like pancakes. They looked like sisters, too. Two smoking hot Kansai sisters. I'm losing my mind. You'd go crazy, too, I bet. Boy and girl wait in opposite lanes, red light, their eyes meet, a prelude to love. Oh, this dude's straight up fantasizing. Then, all too soon, green light. Men are calculating. We honk from behind, put on some pressure, chase them into a drift. But women, they just melt away into the traffic. I'll never see them again. These things happen, I guess. You know what I mean? No. How about a race before I hop in the springs? You know, we call it a race, but it just boils down to which machine is more powerful. Now, if you want to separate the men from the boys, you gotta test your drifting. That's my philosophy. You take the heat in a drift battle. Been battling for damn near 2 hours now. The point is, I've thought long and hard about this stuff. So, about this. We battle it out using each other's cars. What? We race once in our own car, and then we swap and race again. It's pure, it's genius, it's drift time! So, you know, I ain't a swindler or a jacker, so relax. Okay. This is goofy. So we're probably gonna draw here because I'm gonna smoke this dude in my car. Oh shit. That is a crazy turn. Whoop. Shit, a slower car might have a better time on these turns. Never seen an RPG do that gimmick. Most have wildly asymmetric player versus enemy stats. Take the first race to learn the course. Yeah, gotta win 2 in a row to prove you're a champ. Last time we drove our own cars, but now we swap them. Try not to damage the paint job, eh? Maybe because initially, it's going to go poorly for me. Your slow-ass car. Whoop. Alright, I'm gonna have to just, like, drive aggressively, keep him behind me as much as I possibly can. Oof. Yeah. Ooh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. There he is. Hey, that was pretty good. I got a red and yellow paint job. Huh, alright. I give. You're a hell of a driver. Hit me up for a rematch anytime. You were watching that race intently. I'm glad you enjoyed. It really is. You came back, so you do care. How about this? No. I already did this. You talk too much. Shut up and let me say no. Can't be driving once I've had my after-bath beer. This area is really cool. very pretty, too. I am impressed that this is, you know, that this is PlayStation 1 graphics. I've seen PS2 games that look worse than this. This had to be squeezing every last ounce out of the PlayStation. Whoop. I suspect part of the sacrifice has to do with something that there's a low limit to how many cars are available. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know there, though. There's a pretty respectable amount, and there's also, like, an insane amount of work putting into, like, letting you customize them all to, making sure, like, all the various spoilers line up on these cars right and everything. Hey, XBX, how you doing? Oh, just on screen at a given time? Yeah, that's true. Generally just one-on-ones. Yeah, I think the most is like, I think the most in a race is like 5 or 6. Also, EXP 420. Very nice. Where the hell is a save point? There's only like one dot left on this map. This better be a save point down here. What do you want? I got this dude's pompadour. That engine, I buy it in the shop. I think I yoinked it off a car. I don't remember. I think I stole it. That said, a couple of the parts I did buy here. Alright, well, not many other places left to go here, so... I'll see, I want to see if there's like a different track down on this side. That's the same one. Oof. Thought that was going the other way. God, this track is tough. I can definitely see the advantage of, like, having a slower car here. And you've got nothing of much value. Hey, wait. Is this like blue and yellow paint job? Isn't that, what's going on here? It's Genzo! The Drift Dancer rookie in the 86s. I'm Kenichi Kishimoto, the Drift King of Hakone, dickweed. What? It was going so fast I didn't get to read it. Kenzo's getting tailed by some kid. We brake at corners not to take the turn, but to make the next straightaway all the sweeter. Hello, Yuna. We might have a special guest here. I'll turn on the camera after this race. I'm not gonna, like, fuck around and do it right now. Oh man. This is a totally optional race. Like, it wasn't even marked as like the only like way I found this was that I recognized Kenzo's car. Recognized his blue and yellow paint job. What can I steal off you now? Not much of value by the looks of it. You know what? I'll steal your sticker though. Just to add insult to injury. Okay, wait. There they are again. There they are again, but then I got waylaid by this dude. Also, there's a Yuna. Thank God there is no damage mechanic in this game. I'm just bouncing off walls all over the place. Anyways, there she is. Yuna. I might take her collar off while I stream, just for the sake of her not doxing me. I don't know that it would be readable on stream, but you know. Okay, so right here. Yeah, what's up with this guy? Drift Dancer rookie and the 86 is on my tail again. You granny-ass Yokohama punk. So this is just, okay, looks like this is just the same race over again. Yuna is a sweetheart. She has gotten, like, very talkative in the past couple years. More than she used to be. Whoa, that was bad. Ooh, nice drift. I'm proud of myself for that one. Not proud of myself for that one. ECU for winding road. Emphasizes pickup from mid-range RPM. Improves engine responsiveness. I'll grab this just to try it, maybe. Nah, I think I'm better off with the turbo on. Alright, I'm gonna wind my way back over to, like, actual plot progression. This area is so cool. Oh, I love, like, the cable cars going up there. There's, like, so much cool little detail. Alright, well, I will BRB before I actually go and progress the story here. So, I'll just leave y'all here with Yuna to stare at. So, going to stand up, go get some water, stretch a little. And before I go, just gonna plug Hilltop Works real quick, who made this translation patch. Alright, BRB. Alright, I am back. You never even met her and you miss Yuna? I know the feeling. I miss her all the time, and I live with her. Sometimes she'll be hiding somewhere in the house, and I'll just be like, man, I miss Yuna. There's a slow-ass purple car here. It's taking those turns very slow. For a second, I was wondering if he was, anything special. I love these mountain roads, like... I have never played Initial D, but like... just, judging from this game, I think I would like it. Never played or watched. I like the music from it. That's about, I love that Eurobeat. Speaking of Eurobeat, apparently, Manuel, the guy who made, Gas, died recently, like a few weeks ago. Rest in peace, man. Ooh, that was bad. Is this engine ever gonna upgrade? I'll take your paint job. I don't think you have anything else worthwhile. Okay, and now I'll stop stalling and see what's going on over here. The Street Racers' Holy Grounds, a promised land revered by racers who prowl the path. Only the fastest team has the right to call their turf the Holy Grounds. Now it's here. The Drift Dancers' home base bears that sacred moniker. As we wait anxiously to do battle, our idling engines echo in the still night. I guess I'll rise to battle. This is my first duel with the Drift Dancers. Not about to turn back now. Some very long hair on this dude. It's been 2 whole years. Spare me the small talk. We've had unfinished business for 2 years. Have you figured it out yet? Street racing is so much more than lap times and records. These roads exist for one reason, to stretch on and let me race forever. Dude has the samurai fit, he does. Faster, stronger, further, I'll reach any height as long as this fire burns within me. The only competition a street racer has is with himself. These mountain roads are begging to be raced on. How about a team battle? See what your little ragtag team can do. So when do you race with a team? Team is just for show. They let people know that I'm the fastest beast in Hakone. Okay, dude. Know what I'm saying? Team battle will be raced on the holy road, uphill. Then you and I will have our timing battle downhill. Practice however you like in the meantime. Don't come crying later that you didn't learn the course. I could practice the course. Nah, I'm good to go. Nice of them to give me a chance to save my game right here. Kind of like giving me more than enough fair warning that like, hey, this is gonna be a tough race. The fastest of Yokohama team battle, racing the Drift Dancers. Oh, check out the eyeballs in the DD there. Oh shit. This is, 7-car race. Whoa. There we go. Ah, shit. This might be close. Oh god, there's so much going on. It's lagging the game a bit. Lenny mentioned earlier the limit on like cars per race, and I can kind of see that, like, yeah, there might be a good reason why they don't do 7-car races that often in this game. And this is another thing where it's like, I don't need to see the race. I did it. I was there for it. I don't need to see myself wipe out into the guardrail a bunch. You know, I'm not, like, opposed to it, I just wish I could skip this if there's not going to be any dialogue. Wasn't half bad. Kept your skills sharp, have you? I know you won't go all out unless it's a time-in race. The real battle begins now. A downhill time-in battle, just like that time. Without any oncoming cars to spoil our fun this time. It's been long enough. Let's settle it. Karu, hold up. Why do you get to have all the fun? This dude and I should have a race. You'll join me for a dance, won't you? I love Rio. Nice vaporwave looking shirt, too. There's always a show before the main event. You're on. It feels like every time I'm just the opening act. Warming up on the road before Iki steps out onto it. For the first time, I felt like I'd had enough of playing second fiddle. It was a new feeling welling up from within. Shit's getting serious again. I was supposed to be worried about Iki and his history here, but that worry has vanished, along with the old me. It was a strange feeling I had. Maybe this is the power Mount Hakone holds. The power to turn men into demons of the road. I don't think I have ever not botched that particular turn. Coming around that house there. That should be enough to warm up the road. It's already time for me to exit the stage. Focus had already turned to the two cars lined up at the starting line. The main event was starting. And once again, I had to sit it out. 86 I drove back before I left. You remember it? That hunk of crap? I'll let Shumbles have it. He's turned into a real racing machine. That friend of yours isn't hiding something from us, is he? So about that fastest legend, have you found him yet? That's why you left for Yokohama, wasn't it? It was just a bullshit excuse to skip out on us? Pathetic. Couldn't handle being out here in the sticks. I had to pick up the pieces and be the leader after you ditched us. Unbelievably fast racers are out there in Yokohama. I need to race them. Bullshit. If you wanted out of Hakone, you could have just told us. Sure showed us how much you cared about your friends back then. Jeez. Also, talking about the 86 I had at the start of the game, when, at this point I've just straight up ship of Theseus that into an entirely different car. Ooh. I think I'm, I'll take this. I don't actually know what damping does for a car. Two demons had lined up on the starting line. The sound of their engines heralded the changing winds of destiny. It was a powerful sight that had rendered the crowd speechless. Oh shoot, we get to watch it? Look at how much more competent the computer is at taking those turns than I am. He's gotten faster. He's shining brighter than ever. I'm not the same man I was 2 years ago. I've spent all this time practicing. Must have gotten lonely out there. I have my friends, and so do you. Once you've mastered the sport, you'll know what I mean. When I race, I can feel the presence of the opponent. Not the car, but the person they are. I'm never alone when I race. How do you feel when there's no one left to overtake? Haven't thought that far ahead, and you'll find out soon. Whatever, just lay off. Once that loneliness starts to sink in, that's when you finally made it to the top. Jeez. Alright, Filthy. Well, thank you for hanging out, and you have a good night. I get the feeling you aren't going to admit defeat. Not happy with how I race? I'm still pissed off at your lies and cowardice. Well, I'll admit, you've gotten faster than me. You're going to enter a realm of speed that even I can't reach. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep continuing on my own path. The Yokohama GP is coming up. You'll be there, right? One last thing. The path of the warrior is defined by the relationship between the warrior and the opponent. With no opponent, the warrior is no warrior at all. Yeah? Manabu has hopped back in the driver's seat recently. He said that he quit for good, but maybe he had a hunch that you'd come back. Should have a chat with him. He'll be here later tonight. So the sleeping emperor has awoken. Was I supposed to be able to... Because those dudes said, come back after midnight, and they'll be holding, some unofficial races, but I never got the chance to do so. Maybe if I had gone back after talking to, you know, after advancing the plot and having the opportunity to go back and practice, maybe? It's lonely at the top of the world, for sure. Some very short nights. 8 and 9 went by just like that. Oh, 8 midnight, whisper from the dark. Okay. I was about to say. Spent the whole night in my car. The crisp mountain air was starting to get chilly. A lot of thoughts are swimming around in my head. Kyoji's death, Makoto's death, the string of street racing accidents, the mystery behind Yokohama's fastest legend. It's too much to try and make sense of. We go stir crazy if we let it fester in our minds. Makone had become a battlefield, and Iki had already claimed victory. It was the same old, same old. But one thing had changed. A new feeling was born within me. I needed to escape from under Iki's shadow and grow my own wings. I need to race faster than ever before, or I'd never break free. I stayed behind in Hakone to meet with Manabu Oda, Iki's old mentor. Iki had a little gift left for me at Tune Shop Windy, apparently something from Hakone's master tuner, Kuniteru Takahashi. Iki might just be buttering me up. The tasty worm at the end of a sharp hook. I think I deserved a little extra bonus. Which might be why the ultra-rich become completely deranged individuals. No kidding. Alright, so here we are at makeout point with Yuka. Is Shumble gonna take the hint? Or is he gonna shumble like he always does? Stars are beautiful here. They look so much closer than they ever did in Yokohama. You and Iki have been busy, huh? Weren't you gonna head back, White Owl? God damn it, Shumbles. Be ashamed to leave so soon. You'd never get a view like this in Yokohama. You know, back in the day, an old lady from the countryside told me a story. She said the dirty city air kept people from being able to read each other's feelings. If I ever felt a pain in my heart, she was there to listen. Is there anything on your mind? You can tell me anything. Kyoji's accident was such a shock. How have you been dealing with it? I was the last one who ever spoke to him. Tell me you could have done something differently. Cars. Yeah, basically. If something was fated to happen, we can't hold it against ourselves. Every little thing that happens, from babies laughing to losing a friend, it all happens for a reason. Kyoji's death, Makoto's death, you're telling me they were just inevitable? I don't think I can see things that way. I can't just sit on my ass and watch my life get torn apart by the tides of fate. I need control. Without agency over our own lives, we're just puppets on strings. So let's take it back. In the newspaper last night, the curse of Yokohama's fastest legend. What do you know about it? It's a strange story. No one knows who set those records or if he's still alive. The other drivers he raced with are either missing or dead. And then one day he just vanished without a trace. Nobody knows the details. It's a creepy rumor sewn together from bits and pieces. That vague story is all that street racers have to cling to. The story is twisted and warped over the span of 10 years. There must be someone out there who knows the truth. It's a curse that's been left to fester for 10 years. Maybe it's better off left alone. If we could have avoided the temptation, maybe this all would have never happened. You think there's someone left that has a connection to those events? That they're the source of the curse? Someone or something might not exactly be what we call a person. The construction in Bay Lagoon kept being halted by a series of unnatural accidents. Back then, the news terrified me. Some things in this world aren't meant for us to intrude on. Bay Lagoon has a dark and mysterious history. Anything could happen there. It was crazy, but her words were getting through to me. The warning signs were clear as day. Street racers were cursed. Something doesn't sit right. He's been acting suspicious the last few days. He must have noticed something. Try not to worry about him. I'll let you in on an itsy-bitsy secret. If Iki wins the Yokohama GP, he might actually go pro. One Tech is putting together a team of the world's absolute best drivers. There's been a lot of rumors lately about their D project. A dream team of Formula One racers. One day there was this black limo parked right outside Iki's apartment. Everyone was sure he was being scouted for the D project. But since it isn't a done deal, Iki doesn't like to talk about it. You know how he is. Trying to rationalize the things I'm hearing. Make sense of Yuka's wild and fantastical theories. But hell, she was right on the money. Yokohama's fastest legend, what's reared its ugly head, must be buried once again. How to go about doing that? I had no idea. For the time being, I need to put the squeeze on Keisuke Ishikawa. He's probably only a pawn in a much greater scheme. But outside of him, we were lost. We weren't going to get to the bottom of this without some kind of plan. Who could we even turn to? It's like putting together a puzzle without knowing where the pieces are. All of a sudden, I felt a wave of anxiety come over me. Like if I let her go now, I'd never see her again. Both Kenzo and Yuka, my mind was screaming at me they were in trouble. Can't be the same sickening feeling I had before with Kyoji. It's overpowering. Shit, not now. Manabu Oda just showed up in his yellow Evo 2000. What should I do? Chase after Yuka? Or battle the Evo 2000? Do cars or girl? We are going to break with Shumble's obsession with cars for once. Chase after Yuka. Those high beams. He was taunting me. I think he was telling me he'd wait for me here. So I left him, passing him by. Through the window, I saw what could only be described as a driver possessed by a demon. His eyes held a dark abyss, together with a stare that had seen death. I barreled down the mountain at free fall speed. I didn't feel an ounce of fear as I slammed the accelerator. I just had to reach her. Kenzo was following me. I couldn't handle the loss of another friend. Not ever again. Everything alright? You got here quick. These roads are all squiggly. You can't just rocket through them like you can back home. Are you alright? Nothing's wrong, is it? Kenzo just bumped me. It's The drift dancers! I drove so fast to get here. It's the first time I've ever drifted. And I only scratched up the car a little. I showed those drift dancers what for. I think I deserve a medal for that. So I went right behind you. You were driving so unbelievably fast. I was trying to flash you with my high beams, but you just kept going. So caught up in the moment I couldn't even tell. It was like nothing existed except the road ahead of me. What the heck does that mean? Look, the rest of us are leaving. Give the hot springs a try and then come home. I'll make sure Yuka gets to Yokohama safe. The drift dancers don't scare me anymore, so don't worry. Iki and I still have business here. Kenzo, take care of Yuka. Let's mosey! Okay, Cloud Strife. So strange. Terrible feeling I had earlier just vanished. S-P-E-E-D. Speed. What the hell? Get out of the way, you're holding up traffic. I can't tell if you need a mechanic or psychiatrist. Shove off or race me. Okay. Whoop. Oh god. And Shumbles is like starting to lose it. Kind of feels like he's it feels a bit like he's about to start going down the same path that Kyoji did. This is a story of, like, street racing just ruining people's lives. I saw the whole thing. Don't worry, he'll make it home safe. That's all I can do, my good sir. We've all got to follow the path we believe in. Here's something from me. Be careful out there. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for the strut. And that course uphill is rough. What? There was literally nothing I could have done to avoid that. Dude was just hauling ass. I think I'm gonna have to step away and get another glass of water here in a minute. I am getting, like, particularly dehydrated. What? Dude. Yikes. Nothing I could have done there. I was braking about as hard as I could. People need to stop coming at me with these garbage-ass cars. This dude's asleep. Huh? What do you want? Alright, and yeah, I will be back in like just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that. I tend to get, like, particularly dehydrated. Probably because of some medication I'm taking. It's like, when me and Miracle were in Carlsbad, I was having to basically chug water the entire time. Alright, let's try out this this thing that dude gave us. Better stability at high speed. That's what I need. Oh, whoops. Thank you. Who is the red car that's... Oh, never mind. I thought they were just chilling out a minute. Well, if it ain't a Team BLR homeboy from Yokohama. Can't believe Miharu lost to one of you. Wasn't Iki even a drift dancer back in the day? Saw you back there. You're pretty fast yourself. Wish I could see a race against Iki, though. You're racing in the Yokohama GP, right? Don't tell the other guys, but I'm rooting for you. What do you know about Manabu Oda and his yellow Evo 2000? I need to learn more. This dude is a legend. He came here with a 30 Type RS that was tuned for highway driving. But it didn't even matter. He beat the best racers on the mountain with it. In just 3 nights following a Crimson Moon, he became the legendary racer in Hakone. Since getting an Evo 2000, he's gotten even better at Togue racing. Togue is what we call racing on winding mountain roads. Okay, that's enough. It's not time for bedtime stories. Let's dance the night away. Okay. Oh god. No braking. No brake or handbrake. Okay. Honestly, oh, look up. That's the night sky. Look down. That's a sheer cliffside. Okay, no braking is easy. Honestly, I barely use. I basically just use the handbrake. So that one already, like, doesn't really matter that much to me. Nice. It feels so satisfying to get those drifts off. FW Pro. So this one, no braking period. Try to make friends with the guardrails. That's some advice for gamers right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh. I'd say I am making friends with the guardrails, alright. That dude almost passed me. That's what I get for taking it slow here. Taking it slow and foolishly assuming he would be having to do the same. There we go. Alright, so if I go up here, there's a guy with something waiting on me at the shop. What was that? Looking for Kona's famous tuner, Kunitaro Takahashi? That'd be me, KT. Wait just a doggone minute. Iki sent you? Two are racing on the same team? But we can't chat until we've had a race. That's how things were done back in the old days. We'll race on Route 1, downhill. How's that sounding? What a nice dude. This is like maybe the most normal person that I've met so far. That is a nasty turn. Alright, you passed. Now that we share the road, we have a special bond. I know just what you're capable of now. He says as I bail into a guardrail. Don't go taking this the wrong way, but come back later when Iki's with you. Super high power ECU. Twin carburetor. Kunitaro Takahashi's brown. T's brown. He's got his own custom paint job. I'll take a twin carb. See what that does. Only works on carbureted engines. Okay. Now wait, what was the, I came to battle. I love the music here. It's so good. Hey sister, what do you think about this guy's car? I'd seen it in a magazine once. Not racing it, nah. Give it a rest, I'm already wicked sleepy tonight. Beating them in their turf makes it all the sweeter too. No race in Yokohama. There you have it. Pair of street racing ladies with Kansai accents. That's a nah from me. I am a fan of the Kansai accent being basically a Boston accent. Whoop! Okay. Alright, so... Hey Hilltop, how you doing? What? Alright, I think there's not much left to do here, but to race Soda now. He is waiting for me at makeout point. He keeps sleeping like a baby. I can see his tired face through smoky windows. In the reflection, I can see my own face. just as terribly tired. Manabu Oda had issued a challenge to me. I'm gonna bring him here, and I'll do it with my own skill as a driver. There he is. I've been waiting for this. I'm itching to race him. Alright, Yuna, you done being a guest star? No, she just wants to steal my water. No, ma'am. What the hell was I doing? I didn't care. I was worked up. I felt like a starving hyena. And right in front of me lied a juicy wildebeest with an exposed flank. The dormant Emperor of Hakone, Iki's old mentor, Manabu Oda. I'm gonna go in for the kill. Now's the time. I was ready to take the stage. I deserve top billing. Did I even believe that? Maybe I needed more convincing. I had to try and strike out on my own. It was a matter of pride. That word had started to weigh heavily on me for the first time. That same weight was bearing down hard on the accelerator. My tires cried out in agony as I snaked up the path. Like I said earlier, in some ways it feels like a show is starting to go down the same path as like Kyoji did. This is a story of like street racing and obsession with speed, with ruining people's lives, and it's just like gives that feeling of who's gonna be next. Whoa. Oh, nice. He's right behind me. Oh, he's right on my ass. I can't believe this shit. He just had to show up. He squeezed his way into our race with his RS2000 Turbo. God, he was fast. He was always a red blur going ever more distant. I didn't measure up to him. But since our first race, that blur has started coming into focus. The ocean between us had begun to dry up. The mirage had revealed itself. Just a little bit more, and I could reach out and grasp it. That's all I needed to sustain me. I didn't need prizes or adoration. Seeing that it would be mine, I was sure of it. I think at the end of this night, I'm probably going to call it a night. It is about to be 1 a.m. here. Also, we got the spooky music. It's been, what, 2 years? Where does the time go? I'm an old man now. Why'd you have to go dig up this old fossil? You might be old, but age hasn't slowed you down one bit. How's Yokohama? You ever find the fastest legend? No, my friends keep dying. Fucking ouch. Try to get out while you still can. Forget Yokohama. Come back to Hakone and leave that nonsense behind. But it was you who taught me about Yokohama's fastest legend in the first place. And now it's already too late. Yeah, I might have done that. So tell me, what do you really know about the legend? There's no turning back for me. I can't get it out of my mind. I hear the voice. Oh no. Oh no. It's wormed its way inside my head and it won't stop whispering to me. I just want to point out that as of a couple nights ago, our lovely protag is hearing the voice too. Its horrible words keep echoing in my mind. You're pathetic. There never was a fastest legend. Just tell yourself that and you'll be fine. Forget I ever told you anything. What about you? Why'd you come back? Couldn't forget it all either, could you? You're here for a reason, so stop pretending and tell me. Please, just tell me. The darkness in the mountains swelled into an abyss, and not a single one of us could find any words to speak. That's what went down that night in Hakone. What the hell is going on? My hands clench the wheel in a death grip, trying to keep my tremors in check. Iki's taking point, leading us through the path to Toon Shop Windy. I heard him say it clear as day. I hear the voice. The voice. Could it be the same one Kyoji heard? Is this all I'm good for? Chasing Iki's taillights? I'm goddamn useless. Iki. Why didn't you tell us? Have you been hearing it this whole time? Living in fear, suffering in silence. No, that's bullshit. Hiding in fear. It's not Iki. He's been fighting alone. Against that formless voice. Toon Shop Windy. After speaking to Kunateru, Iki spoke a few words to me and then disappeared. It was only a scant few words. They were so fantastical I could hardly believe them. I love his, like, two-frame animation of just, like, rushing into the foreground. Just materializing. Hey, sport, what's the matter? Must be a big deal if Iki thinks you're the bee's knees. Tell you what, I got a present for you in the garage. Come here and have a look. A gift from Iki. sleeping in Wendy's garage was a GT spec racing machine for the Yokohama Grand Prix. Oh damn. It was like something out of a poster on Kenzo's bedroom wall. The right to drive this car was bequeathed to me from Iki. Iki was gonna drive his RS in the GP, said he had an attachment for it. That's all he said to me before jumping in his car and driving back to Yokohama. That wasn't all. My own car was going to be overhauled at Wendy as well. Why would he do this for me? That voice. The voice that brings death. When the Yokohama GP rolls around, who knows what it'll do? Is that why he's giving me this car? He even put my car in the shop, so I couldn't refuse it. Even to the end, Iki is fighting his own battle. I couldn't help but feel that way. He had this beautiful machine waiting for me here and he never bothered to tell us. All I could do was wait for the answers to these pressing questions. Sorry to interrupt, but could I borrow you for a minute? Take a lap with me around the block. How about we take the Zeta out for a little drive? Want to take her for a spin? Alright. Now she's my precious darling, so I'm only going to ask you once. Be gentle with her. That car had 10 years of wear on it. The steering wheel had marks all over, like there was a rich history imprinted on it. I found myself taking a nostalgic turn onto memory lane and was struck with a sudden case of deja vu. I have been in this place before. Well, he said to be gentle, so I'm gonna, like, try not to ram this thing into any walls. Whoop. It's not like I'm racing anyone else, so I can afford to take it a little slow. Ooh, that was close. I don't even know if it matters. I like to think it does, though. Wrecked it right at the end. He had already filled KT in on the happenings in Yokohama. Everything except how Iki had begun hearing the voice. I had to respect his choice. If Iki wasn't letting people know, I wouldn't either. That's what I told myself. It happened 10 years ago. When Miss Zeta and I, along with that bastard Manabu, were racing at our prime, there was this one outrageously tuned Zeta 3000 driven by Yokohama's fastest. You mean Yokohama's fastest legend? That's the one. Him and that Zeta 3000 became a legend, one that's still told to this day. It had a pitch-black body that blended in the darkness of night, a horrible metallic-sounding muffler, and an unsettling aero kit. Looked almost like it was some kind of living beast. Weird. Diablo tune. They say that Zeta 3000 was possessed by a demon. They probably weren't too far off. Diablo tune, holy shit. It's so hard to tell where this game is going. I can't tell if it's gonna get into like outright supernatural stuff or not. Diablo tune, what? Those cars and the demons that drive them have this sickly black aura to them. That terrifying car, it was a Diablo Zeta 3000. Every racer who touched that black magic wound up dead in a freak accident. As if the Diablo Zeta 3000 had dragged them down with its dark powers. He must have raced with unimaginable speed. Yuki showed me pictures of an accident. It was a Blue 7 that had been driven into the ocean. Kyoji, could it have been? That's right. I recognized the rotary engine. It was the same one his brother drove. That 7 had been Diablo tuned. Oh god. It had been 10 years. But whoever's responsible for Diablo tuning those cars has hell to pay. 10 years ago. Make it sound like it's personal. We all have one or two things that we regret, things that keep us up at night. Diablo tune is mine, the cold dark memory that I've carried since my youth. I missed my chance to make a difference, and I can never forget that. Oh, so I thought a drug deal had gone down with Kyoji and that other dude. Was that his car getting Diablo tuned? Sorry, I must have been talking your ear off. I'm letting you drive that GT racing machine. 10 years ago, I built her to take on those Diablo-tuned monsters. I was a wee little upstart mechanic back then. A friend of mine had gotten into an accident with the Diablo Zeta 3000. Those Diablos had been a splinter in my mind ever since. They said Kyoji's car looked like an inhuman beast, too. If I win the Yokohama GP, could I make a difference? I wonder. At the very least, a part of me can find rest if you make it to the podium. I never thought that Diablo tune would make a comeback. What I've told you are just memories from long ago. There's a real chance there could be a Diablo-tuned car in the Yokohama GP. Thanks for listening to this old man and his stories. That settles it. Bring home that trophy. It's just a dang old race. Win, and you can call yourself a real-ass street racer. This is how they all prepare for a big race. Hold in all those emotions inside you, then blammo! Let it explode out over the streets. Prune juice style. Excuse me? I don't want you to leave any regrets behind. Put everything you got into it. And then come back here. Win, and I'll let you know the whole story. Fella, I'm sure you don't need a promise to me to get you to win tomorrow. I'm sure you've made a promise to some pretty young missy along the lines already. Don't forget about us over in this world. Once you start racing at the Grand Prix level, you'll start to see the other side of speed. If you're not careful, it'll whisk you away. It'll call to you with its voice and lure you into unseen darkness. If you ever start hearing it, try to remember my warning. The people you've shared a promise with will be waiting for you to earn that victory. They're the ones you can count on to have your back. And I'll be here too, waiting. Alright, so this feels like a good stopping point for tonight. So, I'm gonna plug Hilltop real quick here. If you enjoyed this translation, go sub to their Patreon. Some definite love put into this translation, that I can tell. Hi, Yuna. Could y'all hear that over the mic? My cat just walked up and screamed at me. Alright, and as for who else is streaming tonight? Kyle's streaming, he's always streaming. You're about the only person I follow that streams. Hi, Yuna. Okay, yeah. My cat is screaming at me now, so I definitely need to hang it up now. Alright, I will set up this raid. Or not, because it's not working. Alright, and here we go. Thanks for hanging out.